Hello and welcome to English tutorial sessions by Wizert. In today's video, we are going to discuss some confusing pair of prepositions, and those pairs are in spite of, despite, on, over, before, in front of, and in, into. Let us start discussing the first one. In spite of and despite, which means regardless of or nevertheless. Both these words mean the same. However, we cannot use the word of with despite. Let us look at the examples. In spite of working hard, he failed. So it means that even though that the person had worked hard, he still could not pass and he failed. Despite being rich, he is not happy. So although he is rich, he is not happy, he is sad and depressed. Moving forward, on and over. On means placed in contact and over means no physical contact so as to cover the whole surface no matter there is physical contact or not. In order to understand both these statements, please look at both the images. In the first one, which represents the preposition on, the ball is touching the surface or the edges of the box. Whereas in the second image, which represents over, the ball is not touching the surface of the box directly. However, it is at a distance, which means it is covering almost the whole surface. Examples: the books are kept on the table. So clearly, if some books are kept on a table, they'll be touching the surface. The fan is over my head. So if you understand this, generally the way a fan is placed in a room, it is done so that the air or the wind reaches almost in the entire room. It is not touching you directly, however, it is over you, maintaining no physical contact but still covering the whole surface. Moving ahead, before and in front of. Before means in advance or at an earlier time, whereas in front of means directly before or ahead of. For example, I came before you, which means I came earlier, you came later. Don't park your car in front of my gate. So this means you can't just park your car exactly in front or before my gate, ahead of my gate. Next preposition that we have to discuss is the pair of in and into. In means located inside or within, and the word into indicates entry or transition from without to within. Now look at the images to understand this. In the first, the ball is already inside that beaker or that box, whereas the word into shows an arrow from the outside to the inside. So look at the example. We are sitting in the classroom. If there are some people, the students who are already there in the classroom, they will say we are sitting in the classroom. But if a particular student enters the classroom, then the student will say, I am sitting or I am walking into the classroom. Second, the boy jumped into the pool. So clearly, you are not always there in the pool. The transition from outside the pool to inside the pool is shown, which is why we are using the preposition into. That's all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.